What?
Arnie, are you decent?
Who are you?
Well, who else is it gonna be? It's beef. What's up with you? Do you know what I mean? Are you forgetting your fucking ass from your elbow these days or what?
Fuck you.
Jesus, you know, Arnie, I tell you what, right? You're meant to be Governor of California and you don't even remember my name. Well, what good's that?
You're quite alright.
Don't know what you're talking about, son. I mean, anyway, I think I'm gonna have to pop down to the shops, you know, 'cause I think a lot of bread's been eaten again, you know. I think Emily's had to do with it. I think I saw her eat an entire loaf of bread overnight. Jesus.
It's amazing.
Well, I wouldn't say it's amazing, I'd just say it's obese. But, you know, I'm sick of spending money on bread and stuff like that. It just gets eaten, do you know what I mean? I'm sure someone's having to do with Vinto, see that outside and think, hey, I'll have that, cheeky, bit of Vinto with chips and bird's eye frozen meal. That's what they're thinking. They think I'll have a do with that, and she eats the same, you know what I mean? I opened door today, Steve was sat down, it fucking stinks. He needs to get some deodorant. If, you know, we always go on about what blokes get at Christmas and they moan, but if I was Steve and I got some deodorant at Christmas, do you know what I mean? Lottery, it'd be as good as that. He needs it. That kid reeks.
You know you're lying. How's it turned against you?
Don't be accusing me of lying, you fucking cheeky bastard. Do you know what I mean? Just 'cause you've made films and you've starred in this, that and the other, Terminator 2 and all that. So what? You're only an actor, you're not that hard. You just lift heavy stuff. So what?
I'm listening.
You know, bottom line is, Arnie, what it comes down to is you're an actor, right? And you're running a state of California, right? Well, that must be in a right state. Never mind it being a state, it must be. You know, for an actor, you know, you've been in Junior, that were a shit film. And then to think that you're capable of running the state of California, don't know what planet your country's on, do you know what I mean? It's obviously not ours.
What? Aliens?
Well, yeah, to be honest, Arnie, I'd probably agree with that statement. That's probably one of the most thoughtful things you've ever said. I mean, to be honest, I can't really comment, but I'm gonna. You know, Yanks, their thesis, their ideal, and their problem solving consists of solving the problem by creating another one. That's what I've noticed. I mean, some of the stuff they come out with, it's just mental. You know, America's stupid people are very stupid. You know, and that probably accounts for most of them.
I don't know.
Well, you know, Arnie, I wouldn't expect you to. Do you know what I mean? You've never really known what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Your kind of political outlooks consisted of turning up at Planet Hollywood, doing a few signings, you know, starring in a few films, and you know, you obviously know what you're doing in that sense. But I just have to question whether or not you know what's going down in California. You know, to be able to run it, that's a bit of a tall order. You know, you can't really talk properly. Let's be honest. And you're just massive. You know, that's the only thing you've got going for you.
You know, Doug, you could have fooled me.
Right, to be honest, Arnie, my name's not Doug. I think we've established that. I mean, you are getting a bit old now. Memory's obviously going like a sieve, do you know what I mean? You used to find it really hard to remember them short lines in them films, but to not remember my name, I'm a bit offended. And I ain't trying to fool anyone, do you know what I mean? I think, genuinely, you don't have a clue. And you can't be running California, do you know what I mean? It's mental. You know, what kind of world are we living in when one of the most powerful countries in the world has got thespians and superstars and
actors and that running its states. Do you know what I mean? Are we gonna get Al Pacino running New York? Do you know? We're gonna get Danny DeVito doing this, that, and the other. It's mental.
You are not you. You're me.
Well, I wouldn't say that at all. I mean, that's a bit of a bold statement, Arnie. I mean, a lot of stuff you say you say a lot of rubbish. Let's be honest. I mean, I know you've been ranting on about healthcare for all in California. I mean, I think that is gonna fall flat on deaf ears, to be honest, because you know it's just too expensive where you live. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take a loan out to buy a sandwich.
I give up.
I wouldn't give up. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I probably would if I were in your shoes because you're rubbish. But what are you meant to do? Do you know what I mean? Why give up the films? That's what I want to know. You know, he had a perfectly good career. You know, Predator, Terminator 2, Jingle All the Way. Well, no, that was shit. Let's be honest, that was rubbish. But you know, coming into politics, that's just a stab in the dark, is it not? You know what I mean? Why not keep on just stabbing people in films in the dark?
Yeah, but how real does it seem?
Well, you know, that time when you were on top at Shedding Commando, that were pretty good, wasn't it? That were pretty realistic, you know. You were like that, on top of that shed, bang, straight in through window, giving buzzsaw to head, top of his scalp comes off. I thought that was pretty realistic, pretty good for the time. You know, graphics were good, whatever you want to call it, special effects. But you know, telling people how to spend money in California, you know, with budget, that you aren't clued up on that, are you? Surely.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Well, I'm not bullshitting you. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you the truth. You know, it's pretty obvious that you're not cut out for this game. Do you know what I mean? Leave it to people who have a clue. Do you know what I mean? But well, having said that though, your country's got a good track record of putting freaks in office. Do you know what I mean? George W. Bush. I mean, don't even want to go down that road because we've been down it too many times before, and it's about time they change the record. To be honest. Speaking of records, that 2-week package come other day.
What's in the 2-week package?
Well, there were a few nice little records in there. I got Caius re-releases. You know, I felt that were a pretty good purchase. Got Funeral Diner split with Welcome to the Play Gear. That guy from Pinback, he's done that record with that guy from Hella, yeah. The ladies, it's quite good, pretty intense.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, don't know why you said that, because you told me you liked Pinback last week. Well, you know, there's always that new Yawning Man record I bought. That's pretty good. You always said to me you liked a bit of post-rock and stuff like that. But, you know, people have preferences, obviously.
Alright.
Well, I'm not trying to force them down your throat. I thought you liked that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? You know, you're trying to make problems all the time, aren't you, Annie? Do you know what I mean?
Is that a problem?
Well, they ain't a problem, but, you know, if you want in fisticuffs, you know, I'll give you a bunch of 5s.
No options.
Well, yeah, there's no options. You either, you know, stop causing problems or knock your face in. I'll let you off this time, though. Go put kettle on and we'll have done with that. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
And, do us a favour, Annie. You're always talking like a fucking robot, mate. Just chill out.